Honest question for you, brother. What are you afraid of? What is your biggest fear? And please, at this very moment, just stop and think about this thing, okay? Just simply stop and think about this thing. What is your biggest fear? What is the thing that you are just so frightened of? What is that thing? And so, I thought for a long time that I don't have any, like I'm fearless, that I'm all good, nothing can get me. But at the end of the day, I just got to realize that that is not the case. That I'm just frightened and ungodly afraid of not putting out everything every day. Because I gotta realize that time is fucking ticking away, bro. Time is just ticking away, and there are days when I know that I'm supposed to be doing more and I'm not doing those things. And so, after such a day, I'm just so freaking afraid. Have you ever had this experience when you've decided something in your life that, hey man, I'm supposed to be changing up this thing? And yet you've made this decision, and yet you made up your mind that you will be doing that thing. So for example, hey man, I'll be waking up earlier with 1 hour from tomorrow. Or hey man, I will start my journey with weight loss. Or hey man, I will start my journey with, for example, NoFap, which is also super great thing. And the day comes and you're just simply not doing the thing. You're not doing the thing that you're supposed to be doing. So for example, with losing weight, like eating less, or going to the gym, or so on and so forth. But these are like so much broken record examples. But the actual feeling when you're just simply setting up something for yourself, or not necessarily setting up that thing, not necessarily making the decision yet even, but you just simply know that you're supposed to be doing that thing. That is somehow your duty to do those things. And yet you're not doing those things. And so that is the feeling that I'm talking about. When I know that I'm supposed to be doing those things, I'm choosing not to do them. Yet I'm choosing not to do them. And so every single day when I'm in that place, or that situation, I'm just afraid. I'm just dreadfully afraid. So for example, I gotta be honest with you, the topic for this video is because today I overslept. And I overslept quite much, like semi-consciously. I had all of my tendency, to wake up and start my day and kill it. But I'll be honest with you, so basically yesterday I made a 1 meal a day, and next to the OMAD, I've made 2 workouts. I got 1 running session done, and next to the running session I got like a killer gym session done. And killer gym session, like I was like pushing the hell out of that shit. By the end of the day I was like full ketos, like completely fasted everything out of me, and I was like pushing the shit out of myself. And after that, I'll be quite honest with you, I didn't really eat the necessary amount of fats and proteins for sure. And today I was like, man, like I can't fucking wake up from this bed. Like I don't have energy. Like I'm just out, And I woke up, I was like, like pretty much shaking from hunger. Like I was eating, despite of me doing most of the time, like 1 meal a day. And what I've got to realize, I was just like back to sleep at least like 1 hour, so I can gain some energy. And instead of me, like putting my ass out there. And so what happened is that I pretty much lost 4 hours. Okay, so what should have happened is that I'm just waking up, slowly starting my day, getting shit done, eating a bit, having a little nap, coming back, so on and so forth. Like this is how I supposed to be doing that thing, but I didn't do that. And so I chose to be weaker. And so those are the days and those are the times when I'm realizing that time is just ticking away. Time is just ticking away, and I wasn't maxing out myself. And so somehow what I do feel is that perhaps our greatest burden is all the single time when we are just simply not using up that thing, when we have this potential, this God-given thing inside of us, yet we are choosing not to do those things. Yet we are choosing not to be there and not to do those things. And so every single day like that, we're losing away another day. And so this is super remarkable, because I was just watching a video with Michael Phelps yesterday, and he was talking about how he was winning, like how he became the best fucking swimmer ever on planet Earth. And so he's like, man, what I'm doing is not rocket science. I just simply had greater dreams than anyone else. Although, and I had this huge drive, and so I had a period in my life, 6-7 days, when I was training every single day, like without a break. I mean, every single day, man, like without a break. Like, think about that: 365 days, every single God-given year, every single year, every single day, for 6 years. That's a lot. I mean, like on Christmas, on New Year's Eve, on your birthday, it doesn't matter. You're just working, man. And so he was also talking about it, that when you are getting down on the path, it takes you 2 days to get back. And he was averaging this way. He was averaging with 42 days more. Because everyone was, having a nap day on Sunday. He was fucking working, bro. And so how much is that? There are 52 weeks in a year. That's 52 days plus. And not to even mention the actually comeback time, which means that, hey man, I got distracted for one day. Like, I went out Sunday with the buddies, and I felt good and shit. And on Monday I feel like a piece of shit, and it takes me 1 day to get back on track. And so this is just super crazy, man, because I'm just feeling that this is the actual feeling that I do have inside of myself. So at this very moment, I have this purpose. I have this purpose of mine to me building up my agency to become $100,000 a month business. But somehow I just do fucking suck at selling. And instead of me waking my ass up every single fucking day and selling as much as I can, I just find myself losing fucking time with BS activities. I mean, those are also important business activities, because yes, I'm supposed to be thinking about the fulfillment, and yes, throughout the last few days, I've been building out my lead generation method, meaning that I was hiring. I was basically building up my lead generation with Instagram, and I was about to hire someone. But at the end of the day, this doesn't solve my main problem, because at the end of the day, I do have an appointment setting problem too in my business, but my main problem is that I cannot fucking close. And I was trying to put this thing down on me, and this is something that I got to realize. I just tried to put this thing down on me that, hey man, this is because I don't have any clients yet. This is because I don't have any testimonials yet. And that is the case. Or, hey man, my offer is not good enough. Or, and I'll be also coming up here with all the rational ideas next to this. So, regarding to testimonials, you don't need fucking testimonials in order for you to be able to sell someone. And I'm the actual example for that, because I was able to close someone, almost able to close someone. I mean, I fucked up with me taking some steps which wasn't the most trust evoking, but at the end of the day, I could have been sell her. The next thing, with this offer, there are people who are selling this offer. This means that it is possible. So it only can mean rationally that these are only excuses, meaning that I just simply fucking suck. Or I'm just trying to put this thing that, hey man, I don't have enough volume, I'm so distracted with cold calling, appointment generation, that I just don't have the time and the bandwidth and the energy to actually sell. Or I don't have the script and all those things. And these are all the freaking excuses, And I have another day which have passed, and I haven't made a sale. And I feel like a piece of fucking shit, I feel like a piece of fucking shit again. Because at the end of the day, I haven't been able to make a sale yet, again. And now I figured this thing out, that currently I have resources to not have to think about money for 5 months. And what I do, I have this lazy fucking ass over here, and instead of me, grinding as much as I fucking can. By the way, I'm doing that. I'm grinding, but not on the proper things, And I've been grinding yesterday too, and maybe I was grinding on the right thing, what else can you grind on Sunday than to build your appointment setting part, or you know, hiring people and all this good stuff. But you know, so this is a Monday, and I was fucking oversleeping, and now I'm here in the park, and now I clearly know that when I'm going home, I will be coming up with all the fucking BS. You know, like, I'm supposed to be working on the script, I'm supposed to be doing this, I'm supposed to be doing that, instead of me just fucking selling. Because I just don't have the guts, man. Like, I just don't have the guts to actually go the fuck ahead and just simply start selling. And I'm just getting distracted. You know, like, hey, should I supposed to be getting a role with, you know, like real estate? Should I supposed to? And this is not how it works. Let me tell you. Let me put this completely in place, okay? So, and I just got to realize this yesterday night, okay? So, approximately a year ago, I was like so caught up, you know, like, how should I supposed to be producing music? Should I supposed to be using Ableton? Should I supposed to be using FL Studio? Should I supposed to be using this program, that? Fuck no! You're in the wrong place, brother. You're in the wrong fucking place. You just simply start with one program, and it doesn't fucking matter. That's just the platform. That's just the instrument. Just because you have the best piano on fucking earth, it doesn't mean that you will be able to compose good music. It doesn't mean that. Obviously, if you're on that level, that it might add you that one extra step from you being world class to become like a fucking legend or something like that. But at the end of the day, when you're just starting out, it doesn't fucking matter what program you're using. The same thing with business. When you're starting out, it doesn't even fucking matter what kind of a business you're doing. Just do something, man. Just stick with something. And I just got to realize it doesn't fucking matter if I'm doing the agency, if I'm getting back to the business that I've been doing. Just fucking do the thing that I'm supposed to be doing, you know. It doesn't matter. And this is this undecisiveness, and this is, you know, being distracted. This is being this you know, like warm-hearted, you know, like chaotic shit, which is completely against masculinity again. So these are the ideas, brothers. I'm dreadfully afraid that today I will not be maxing out my potential. And I know that me maxing out my potential for today will be to actually go ahead and call up every fucking one. Like just simply make the calls and just close them. Simply fucking close them. You know, like, work the script, close them, and this is the idea. And after that, just go ahead and fulfill. I don't have to even think about the fulfillment yet. I have to, because I know that fulfillment works, but you know, I don't really want to, you know, put my money into Facebook ads, because that what will result is that I'll be just basically wasting my money, because I know how the lead works already. I've been able to work the leads already. So at this very moment, since I don't have the person to actually send the leads to, it doesn't make any fucking sense. And at the end of the day, again, this is my capability of not being able to sell. So love.